This is a 2017 on a 67 registration Mercedes AMG GT Roadster. This car is incredibly special for a number of reasons, but first and foremost, I believe this is the best looking one for sale at the moment. It is finished in Hyacinth Red Metallic. It's got the exclusive beige Napa leather inside, and it's finished with an AMG night package, which is all of the gloss black items, which I'll show you as we go around the car. Together, the combination for me, it's just stunning. It stands out massively compared to the rest of the market, and as I say, it's the main reason we purchased this car. Now, it's special because we know this car very well. We supplied it to its last owner. At point of sale, we serviced it with Mercedes-Benz. It had the major service, which includes all of the spark plugs being changed, so a very expensive service. And the car will come with another fresh Mercedes warranty, so it is coming up to being due. Before this video goes live, the car will be ready to go, fully serviced by Mercedes-Benz, as I say, complete and finished. The car's covered 6,380 miles from new. So for a 5-year-old car, the mileage is absolutely exceptional. Extremely low mileage example, and it doesn't just end there. This car has a load of optional extras which we need to show you as we go around, but we'll start at the front end as we go around. This, first and foremost, I said that the night package, that is all of these sort of gloss black areas, the lower front splitter down here, the little bar in between the air intake for the front radiator, the side vents, the bonnet grills, the mirrors, and again it goes all the way around to the back of the car as well. And as I say, against the Hyacinth Red, if this car was black, you wouldn't notice it, but against the Hyacinth Red, that contrast, I believe it just makes the car look incredible. It's got the multi-spoke 19-inch AMG Performance wheels. They're finished with, obviously, with Michelin, I believe they're Michelin Pilot Sport tyres. So the car's on the correct tyre for its model. All the wheels are in beautiful condition. And then if you can come around this side, I'll open the door and you can get a look at this leather I was discussing at the beginning. So all of the diamond stitched, exclusive Napa beige leather, and again, as I say, against the Hyacinth Red, it's just stunning. It's absolutely beautiful, this car. Beautiful condition, as you would imagine, for 6,000 miles. It is just a rare car, rare opportunity for somebody. So, and if you come around the side of the car, and then we'll rejoin it at this back corner, again, part of this night package, black exhaust tips, black line along here, sort of a black lip along here for the rear diffuser. And it just contrasts at the back. Really sporty, mean look at the back of this car as well. And also, while we're here, I wanted to show you the boot. You would think, being a convertible, big convertible sports / supercar, you'd think there'd be no boot space. But look at the size of this boot. It's massive. For this car, you know, obviously everything needs to be in context, but for this car, for the shape of it, how aerodynamic it is, the sleek curved lines, you'd expect there to not be much space, but that is a big, big boot. You probably would get a set of golf clubs in there. Yeah, as I say, very, very impressive. And if I shut the boot, you've got the rear wing here, the rear aerodynamic wing, that's electrically deployable. That will lift up at about 70, 80 miles an hour. You can also manually deploy that wing as well if you want to have it up all the time. And then we'll come around the driver's side, and hopefully the cameraman can show you this. So the car's fitted with blind spot monitoring. That's this little triangle here in the corner of the mirror. And obviously what that will do is that lights up either orange or red, and red means that a car is in your blind spot, so it'll obviously warn you to not pull out on them. And I'll just show you here. Obviously, as you can imagine, for a car of this type, it's all keyless entry. So there's a little sort of switch there, you click that. Obviously the horn goes off when you lock it. That's a setting. You can turn that off if you don't like it. And then obviously it's all keyless. So just put your hand in there and the car opens. The key's obviously in my left hand. And then we'll show you some items on this door here. Obviously you've got the Burmester high-end stereo, a must for me. And then obviously all electric mirrors, folding mirrors, electric windows, everything that you would imagine. And I'll jump in and run you through some of the features inside the car. So these seats are the AMG Performance seats. So they're not the standard seat for this car. So that's where this starts. You know, the car has a load of options which make this car stand out from the rest. They are fully adjustable. So you've got lumbar support. You can also adjust these bolsters around your legs and the bolsters around your sort of your rib cage around here to stop you moving around in the car. That's all electrically done with these settings. They're obviously fully electric, backwards and forwards, up and down, and then all the memory settings for the seats are down there as well. So they have memory function. I'll fire the car up so you can hear this incredible V8. As I say, the 4-litre twin-turbo V8 in this car, 470 horsepower, 0 to 60 in around 4 seconds. It's a seriously fast car, but the noise is fabulous. It sounds amazing. So I'll show you two things at once. You've got all of your drive select modes on this little wheel here. So at the minute we're in comfort. If I spin it, it goes to sport. If I spin it again, it goes to sport plus. You'll hear the switchable sports exhaust open. And if I give it a little blip, the noise, it's fabulous. It's a fabulous car. I'll run you through some more of the lovely options that the car has, and I'll just put the key in here while I do that. So the car has this amazing AMG flat bottom multifunction steering wheel. Obviously everything where you would imagine it, all your volume controls, your computer controls on the left hand side, voice activation, up and down beautiful metal up and down shift paddles on the back of the steering wheel, cruise control over here, automatic headlights. It has auto high beam assist, which obviously the car has the LED performance lights, and it'll know if a car's coming towards you and it'll drop the high beam on its own. The car goes past you, it'll lift the high beam up again. Obviously a lovely feature to have, as you can imagine. Mercedes SOS call, anti-dazzle mirrors, everything that you would imagine this car would have. Now, going back to the seats, as I say, these are the performance seats. They're super, as I say, they're super supportive, as you would imagine for a sports seat, but they're very comfortable. You've got heated controls here for your heated seats. And if the cameraman can see onto the other side, it has an air scarf. So if I turn that button on there, you get a load of air coming out here. So when the roof is down and it's maybe even a slightly colder summer's day, or even in the afternoon, the evening, you can warm up the back of your neck with a lot of hot air that comes out of the seats. And it's a fabulous thing to have in a convertible car. Obviously the switchable sports exhaust has its own button here. You can hear that change as I press it. You have lots of adjustments for the gearbox. You can change the gearbox into manual mode. You can adjust the suspension. It has variable damping, so you can adjust the suspension to make it harder or softer. So those are the main sort of driving modes. Obviously all the standard Mercedes features you would imagine it would have, all the climate control, adjustable climate control here. The car has a reverse camera, which if the cameraman can just climb over and see, that's really clear, almost in high definition. It's such a high quality camera. And again, as I go through some more of the features, electric steering column here. Obviously something you'd love to have. Nice to not be moving it in and out manually. And as I say, lots of wonderful features. I'm looking at it, sorry, I'm seeing more as I look around the car. It's got an Alcantara A-pillar and surround across the top of the screen binnacle here. Now, that's not standard. Most of them, these would be finished in some sort of cloth material. Someone's paid to have that, and it's finished all the way onto the mirror, the little drops for the sun visors where the mirrors are. So all these housings, they're all finished in suede Alcantara. It's a beautiful touch. This car it draws a really wonderful line between pure performance and anger from Mercedes AMG, but the elegance and the finish and the beautiful leather build quality of the Napa leather, it's, as I say, and I've said it a number of times, it's a fabulous, fabulous example. One thing I will do is I will run the roof for you. And I'll just shut this door so you can see the roof in action. And I believe that is a switch under here, if I'm correct. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's here. I do apologise. There you go. Found it. And as you can see, actually a very fast roof. And I'll jump out. As I said, a really fast roof, and that's, again, it all goes hand in hand. That's partly aided by the fact that the roof actually doesn't fold into the boot area. It folds into this little area behind the front seats, or the main seats. It helps it go up and down really fast, but it also it allows you to have that massive boot that we discussed earlier. So yeah, you wouldn't think it was a sensible car to own, but it is. You know, it can be used. That is the beautiful part of it. It's a beautiful part of these modern sports cars now. You know, they're made to be used. And just to recap, 6,000 miles. Beautiful car. It's going to come with a Mercedes-Benz service, so there's going to be no grey areas with regards to the condition. It's in fabulous order. Nothing really to say about it. When we sold the car about a year ago to, as I say, to a long-standing customer of ours, we had it ceramic coated, so the paintwork is in fabulous condition. And as I say, what an opportunity for somebody. Beautiful car, beautiful colour scheme, incredible specification, the best one out there in our opinion, very competitively priced. My name is Matthew. Thank you for watching.